perfect, at least in our own minds. With your hosts, Clint and George, including Adam and Gail, presented by La Troje Mexican Restaurant and Bar. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Perfect 10, the 2000 to present edition for our favorite songs. Let Doug get situated there. All that static. It's like, holy crap, man.
No work. It's not going to work. Yeah, I got to hold it. And you shut up, Peanut Gallery.
I would never say a thing.
Yes, you would.
No, we don't need to say anything. We don't need to say nothing. And my stupid internet is still broken, so yeah, I'll be kicking and screaming at somebody.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Let's see if Jim remembers, what night we're on, since he never, he got mad at us last time because we were out of sync or whatever enough for him.
Oh, yeah. So, we'll get that up and going. Well, our favorite tunes, kickoff number 10. Mr. Doug, kick us off, sir.
Well, I was not expected to go first, but all right. My number 10 kind of coincides with my number 10 from last week on the female growler. This particular artist was the reigning queen of the false chord growling. And that's Angela Gaslow with the group Arch Enemy, and the song is Nemesis. And it's basically about banding together and rising together and going against the tyranny of the world.
Right up your alley.
Exactly.
What's up, Jason? How you doing?
Oh, good. Jason's in to critique George's list.
Oh, as if I don't get enough grief.
Good grief.
See, look, as I said that, look what he posted his next comment. See, look.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's up, George?
Yep, of course. It is what it is.
Right there. Hi, baby.
All right. Well, who's up next?
I'll go next. All right. My number 10. Ooh, excuse me, I got to crack my back. All right. We talked about club songs and party songs last week. I got another one at my number 10. And when they say turn down, I'm like, turn down for what?
For what?
DJ Snake and featuring Lil Jon. That's my number 10. That's another one of them songs like you in the club, even on Holy Ship. That's more like EPMD, like rave type music. They was even blasting this on the ship. So I'm like, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I hear that in the car now. I still crank it up.
Man, that's a hit, man.
Are you good over there, woman?
Yeah, I'm good. It's been a day.
We know.
Hey, I've been busy from get-go since the time I woke up.
Save me from the Smallville
Damn
soundtrack.
here.
Oh.
I hope it's not anywhere in your list on this list, because he's going to give you hell for it if it is.
No, it's not. It
All right,
is
I'll go.
far from it.
I'll go since she's over here putting her hair together or whatever she's trying to do over here. My actually number 10 was probably something that not too. I mean, most people may know it a lot. Doug probably will not, but 'cause it's not his forte. You never know. But as I went with it's a good tune. You know, it came out. No, I can't remember exactly what year it came out or whatever. But I went with "Animal" by Neon Trees. A nice little beat to it, a nice little thing where you just sing along to it. And it was just shut up, baby.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too familiar offhand. Yeah, you got me on that one there. Adam.
Yes, and just believe me, I think that's literally the only song of theirs that I actually know.
Okay, so they're almost like a one-hit wonder type deal.
I don't know much about them to say they are or they aren't, because I can say, oh yeah, they're a one-hit wonder, and then one of their fans pops in, oh no, they got this, and start rambling off all the other hits they have.
Who is it?
You're a one-hit wonder to me
Animal,
if I only know
Trees.
one of your songs.
You know the song. If you heard it, you know it.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
All right, my number 10 is Royals by Lorde. I love that song. It just gets in your head and then you just can't stop singing it.
Yeah, that's one of Kelly's. That's one of Kelly's. That is one of Kelly's.
That's
Big
your time after time.
Oh, wow. It's overplayed.
That's your time after time, Gail. Are you stuck in your head?
We listen to all kinds of stuff at work, so I don't really have to hear it too much, but it pops up on my YouTube sometimes.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little surprised to see a Kendrick Lamar on Jason's list.
Oh, I got a Kendrick song on here too. Coming up. That's a good one though, DNA.
Don't know it.
Jason's just overpopulating the chat. You know, waiting. He ain't waiting for his numbers.
That's fine.
That's all right.
In case he has to bounce out or something, we got up to whatever he leaves off at.
Right.
I'm sorry about Logic. Logic to me is he's good or he's bad. I like Logic though, but it's like he has some hits and then he has some like
I don't know who it is.
Sucker for Pain though, off the Suicide Squad soundtrack, I want to say. That's a good song. Logic, I think Lil Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, I think that was a good song.
Oh, my number 10 is "When I'm Gone" by Eminem.
I figure he'll be on this list heavy, throughout.
Eminem?
Yeah, oh yeah.
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 I had him on my list, but then I thought of a better song, so I swapped it out.
Yeah, I did too. When I'm going, yeah.
So
You could have did this whole list with just Eminem songs.
Number
Lots to
9.
have.
Doug?
Number 9, when you listen to this song, you think that it's actually about an abusive relationship with a mother against a son, but it's actually the how society is being portrayed as the son and the government is the mother. And that is "Down with the Sickness" by Disturbed.
Great tune.
That is a good song. That's a good song.
When I first heard it, and they're singing that one part that's always bleeped out in the radio play, and I'm like, wait a minute, is he saying what he's thinking? And then I looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, he is saying about the abusive relationship. And then I read up on the meaning. I was like, oh, damn. That's a hell of a play on words.
Right? I've always been a big fan of theirs.
And Jason apparently likes my number 10.
Yeah, that's one. You got 9 more to go.
Apparently it's a good start. Apparently it's a good start. All right, Clint.
All right. My number 9 talks about artists that could have did a whole list. I could have did a whole list on this guy's songs myself. And I'm still kind of like thinking about changing the songs, but I just put it right here just because I already have it written, so I'm just gonna commit to it. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but
ain't one.
hit me. Dun, dun. Yeah, 99 problems by Jay-Z, bro. It was so many Jay-Z songs I could have put on here.
I like Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z.
Encore could have went on here. It was so many Jay-Z songs.
Big Pimpin' just got played.
Threat.
Yeah.
Threat was another one I could have put on here. Just got too many.
He is good though. All his stuff's good.
Yeah.
All right, so for my number 9, I'm going to go way off key. I'm sure you guys probably never even heard of this group. Now, these guys, I think I could say they are a one-hit wonder because this is the only song that I know up from them, and I went with Face Down by the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Yeah, see,
Never heard of them.
Its song's not bad. I'm sure you guys have heard the song. It's played on. They play it in different, like they play it at your place of work, Clint. You know what I mean? Like on those kind of.
Did.
But yeah,
I probably heard it 18 times. I just probably didn't know the name of the song.
Right.
True.
All right, my number 9 is "Yeah" by Usher.
I figured he'd be on your list.
I like Usher.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
I'm surprised I
That
didn't
was
put
a
on your
banger
list
though.
more. That was like one of the club songs again.
It was. Everybody was trying to do the dance he was doing. Like, no, if you can't move like Usher, don't try it.
No, he was smooth. He had some smooth moves, man.
That's a lot of things. Though. Usher was another person who had a banger like 2000. Like he had some hits too, though. Like,
Yeah, he did. He was good.
All right. My number 9 is Get Lucky by Daft Punk with Pharrell.
I know the song. Yeah, you know it if you heard it.
Probably.
heard
I know the
heard
song,
it.
but I ain't really the biggest Pharrell fan.
No?
Well, it's Daft Punk.
I like him more as a producer.
It was Daft Punk
Then-
with Pharrell. Daft Punk's the one that put the jam together. And believe me, Daft Punk made my list a couple times.
That's a little surprising.
That made my list a few times. I had to just go, all right, I'll just pick one.
Right.
So that's the one I picked.
Fair enough.
I was gonna put Happy.
You know, it was pretty cool. Tron Legacy movie was right up my alley. All right, let's see. All right, number 8. Doug?
Okay, number 8. My number 8 is basically about a man who witnesses his mother become possessed by a demon, and the demon offers to take his soul in exchange for the mother. So instead, he kills the mother to free her from the demon, but then is haunted by the mother because she can't move on because the demon still has control of her. And that is Ghost of Perdition by Opeth.
I've heard the name of the song.
It is one of their biggest hits, but be prepared for a very, very long song. It comes in like 13 to 15 minutes.
Holy crap. That's a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I was going to say.
Well, in order
We're
to tell the
complaining
story
about
properly
Thriller.
and go through all the emotions, you kind of have to extend that song and extend it out. And they're also a very progressive metal group, so a lot of their songs are going to be 8 to 10, 11 minutes. They even have a couple that's like 19, 20, 21 minutes.
Good Lord.
Okay.
I want to rate this song. Jason's number 8.
Clint?
Let me pull my list back up. My number 8. I don't know if y'all probably heard. Y'all probably haven't heard of this artist. A King is Born by Aloe Black. Now, do y'all remember the Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
What's the name? This was the song, like, like wrestling had like they song for like the event and
Pay-per-view.
like that. Yeah, this was the song for that.
I've heard of him. He has another song that I know of his. Aloe Black.
Probably The Man.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm the man, I'm the man.
That.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Or I Need $1. That's another good one. That was on Fight Night for all the Fight Night fans.
Good choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, we know who he is. Well, at least I did.
I've heard the song.
All right, so since we're kind of talking about the club thing, this is kind of a great road rage song. And I went with Move by Ludacris. Because I don't hear anybody in their right mind hears that they're singing along with it.
What?
Yeah, I was going to say.
At the one time you could say that to a chick too, and like actually could play it up because you're like, oh, I'm just saying the words, like move. Get out the
My dad did not like that, but he loved that song. He would blare that song, especially when he was on the road. He loved that song.
Yeah. See, Jason knows.
Yeah, good song. I don't like Ludacris no more.
Yeah, I crank that up when I'm driving.
I
all
went
the
to a
multiple
concert
freeways.
and he was there to perform, and he literally was just like there, like he was just there to get the money. He ain't put no effort into the show.
Oh,
So-
see, no, I ain't cool with that. Maybe that's why he's doing movies now.
So that's why I said F Ludacris. I don't care for him no more.
Move is actually one of my cat's theme songs, Fats. You know, he's a big 14-pounder, and he's always like hissing, like, get out of my way. Move.
Gail, what you got?
Hold on a minute. We're being disturbed by the toddler or the child. She doesn't need anything until the minute we get on air.
No, they don't.
Isn't that always the case?
When you're here at night.
Oh,
I
God.
feel you, Jason. That just when I've seen him, I just didn't like the experience. So.
You're fine. Nothing goes in
It's
your ear
sour
at night
dome.
while you sleep.
And I don't go to concerts. So if I go to your concert, you better show out. And if you
Yeah, I
don't
spent
show
enough
out,
money.
I'm cool.
Right.
Okay, so my number 8 is The Lazy Song by Bruno Mars. I
Oh.
love that
Don't
song.
feel like
Bruno
doing
Mars
nothing
will make
today.
those lists.
I love that song.
Bruno Mars is another one though.
Oh, I will never go to his concert, but I like some of.
I heard he puts on a hell of a show, though. Bruno does.
He does.
I can't ever see over anybody, so for me to go to concerts, it's kind of pointless because I can't see them anyways.
You don't need to see him. You just got to hear it.
No, you're supposed to see them too because you don't know what they're doing.
Well,
on
that's
stage.
what those big monitors are for, too.
I was just going to say the big Titantrons.
Yeah.
Well, the couple concerts we've gone to have not had those, so
Well, then you're not going to the right concerts.
Well, we went to the Huntington Center in Toledo. They don't have anything like that.
that one wasn't horrible. I actually was able to see better there than when we went to the fair.
Well, the fair is different because you got nothing but a bunch of rednecks.
And where else? We went to another one where I couldn't see, but everyone was in front.
She doesn't understand the concept of I can't see it. Let me stand on a chair and piss everybody else off behind me. So then, as long as I can see, who cares?
Because they were folding chairs that were wooden that were a little scary.
Take your chances or don't see a shit. Sorry.
I didn't want to break my neck to see a concert.
All right, George.
My number 8, With Arms Wide Open by Creed.
A lot of people. I don't
Come
understand.
out with the arms wide open.
I don't understand the hate about Creed. Is it because Scott Stapp was a tool or what?
Yes.
I don't. I like
Yes.
all their songs.
Yeah, I do too.
Scott Stapp is one of the most idiotic people on the face of this earth.
True. I mean, but I like his music regardless of how much.
Yeah, but
Hey, I don't-
because he's an idiot,
I,
that's why he's
I
hated.
don't care about what the actors or actresses are doing. You do good on the movie. I mean,
Ain't Creed the one that made the song "My Sacrifice"?
Right.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ain't Creed the one
Now
that made the song "My Sacrifice"?
Yes.
I remember it from Hell in a Cell, the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yep.
The Hell in a Cell for the 6 in the Hell in a Cell match with Austin Rock, Rikishi, Taker, Kurt Angle. I forgot, and Triple H. I remember that was the theme song, but it wasn't that. No, I remember that song. That's the only Creed song I know.
God, I listened to that whole album like on cassette. If that makes you think, if that shows you how long ago it was.
I
Yep.
remember Scott Stapp on an episode. I think it was Poker at Night, and or
geez.
Celebrity Poker, and he was adamant he won a hand. He had pocket kings, and he's like, "I got pocket kings." Yeah, but the other person's got 2 pair, but I have pocket kings. 2 pair beats 1 pair, but I have pocket kings.
Oh, jeez. Don't get Gail started, Jason.
I like Nickelback. Thank you very much.
Ooh, see, wasn't on my list. Oh, you rattled somebody else's cage.
They're not on my list, but I do like most of their songs. But a lot of them do have the same tone, so I kind of understand why a lot of people don't like them. I listen to the words. I don't listen to the tones sometimes.
Doug, number 7.
My number 7 is actually told from a serial killer's point of view and what's going on in his head, and wondering if what he's doing and saying is part of a dream or reality, and the lyrics are the conflict that's going back and forth. and that is "Playing with Dolls" by Slayer.
Okay. Never really listened to much of them, but
Was it never? Never thought
Barking
to
Angels friend
never
Dan
thought
is a
to taste
Slayer
you
guy,
be the only
too.
thing that makes me bleed. Why am I so alive while you lay still in the ground beneath me?
alrighty then.
Damn. All right, Clint.
All right, my number 7. Jason might know this one. Y'all might know this one too. It was a popular song. So I mentioned him when we did our TV shows list. He also was a rapper, used the name Childish Gambino, and that's Redbone. Now, that's the song where you keep saying, "Now stay woke." Like, it was played on the radio all the time. That song.
I've seen that pop up.
It's catchy, too.
I probably heard it.
It
It just
gets
doesn't.
annoying after a while, because he rarely raps on his songs. But, but yeah. That's on my repeat list. I can hear that like 2-3 times in a row.
Yeah.
All right. My number 7, and this is gonna sound like this is just bad taste and a joke, but the writing was on the wall after he committed suicide, obviously. But this was one of their first hits, and it was "In the End" by Linkin Park. Could have went with any other songs. I love Chester's voice, the way everything sounded. Their style was just, it was something totally different we hadn't seen. And I was a real big fan of most of their music, but I just figured since it was one of their early songs, I kind of went with this one because it was one of the ones that's how I first heard about them, and then I just liked them ever since.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Linkin. I got a lot of Linkin Park on my playlist. We was talking about mashup last show.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the name of it. They had a mashup with this rap group. They didn't sing or nothing, but they basically just in the background playing like the guitar. But they was like DJs, and you had Linkin Park on the turntables. they trying to get their DJ on. I got to pull it up and send it to y'all. I was like, okay.
yeah. There was a nice video I saw the other day. It was kind of cool where was it Mike Shinoda, the other guy, a part of the singer of Linkin Park or whatever, came out and they were doing. I think they were doing "In the End" or whatever song it was they were doing. That the whole crowd did Chester's part, and Mike just let him go and was just like enjoying the moment because the crowd was spot on, word for word, you name it. Like they nailed it.
That's awesome.
All right, my number 7 was "American Soldier" by Toby Keith.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was just an in-your-face song, and we're gonna put a boot up your ass. I loved it. It just it was one time the country actually seemed like they were more united. They weren't fighting over such stupid crap.
Yeah, but that song's sentimental for me because we played. I remember after our friend was killed in Iraq, we actually did that at the bar, and about damn near 3/4 of the bar was in tears because we all knew him. So that's why that one kind of hits a little hard for me.
If I'm not mistaken, that was also the first time the word "ass" was recorded on country.
Probably
record.
I think so.
Toby Keith's "American Soldier."
Mm-hmm.
Diana's over here agreeing, saying, "Yeah, that was."
Yeah, I mean, that just at that time they didn't care. They were like, "Screw it, we need to do it. This is what America needed." But very sad song for us because we always think of our friend. We incorporate it with his passing.
All right. Kryptonite, Three Doors Down is my number 7.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good song, but God, did they play the crap out of it?
They killed that song. They killed it.
It was also like back in the days when we were doing the Cosmic Bowling, so it was part of like the soundtrack that they had at the bowling, the Cosmic Bowling.
Yep. Man,
I can see that.
Even regular bowling too.
Oh well, I always liked the Cosmic because they always started it out with the Jock Jam CD. You know what I mean? They always did the Michael Buffer to start it, and then it was "Let's Get Ready to Rumble" was the first song, and then it went through the playlist.
All right. Jason's like, he knew
He
it'd be
agrees,
on.
but he's kind of fit
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, he's thinking it's too much Superman. involvement.
I figured it out. It was called "It's Going Down" with the Executioners featuring Linkin Park. That's the
Okay.
name of the song. Then they had to change their name apparently because Executioners execute.
Yeah.
Number 6. Doug?
My number 6. Okay. The god Thor has been called down to Earth for his destiny to protect mankind from the serpent Jumanjor. And that is Twilight of the Thunder God by Amon Amarth.
You got me on that one. I have never heard of that one.
Yeah,
If you like a lot of Viking mythology or whatever, I strongly recommend that you listen to Amon Amarth because that is literally their genre of metal. It's called Viking metal.
Okay. I know that's a big thing now. They're like, the Game of Thrones and all that other stuff, like in the Viking series, like everybody's into that now.
Yeah. Amon Amarth is not one of the first, but they're one of the biggest in Viking metal. It actually started like in the mid-90s.
Okay. Yeah, because I got a buddy that's trying to get me to watch all these Viking. Dude, you got to watch these Viking shows on Netflix.
And listen to the soundtrack because a lot of what you're hearing is real bands' music, for Viking metal.
Yeah. There's actually a guy I follow on TikTok that's part of like the Viking lifestyle, and it's like the Norse Vikings or something like that. And the dude's got a phenomenal voice. If I can find something later when we get off air, I'll send it in the group chat. Dude's got and it's funny because he's actually, don't laugh, but he's actually doing Disney remakes in his Viking voice.
Oh,
so it's so it's kind of cool, but it's funny too.
Nice.
You sing the Circle of Life. That's what.
Yeah,
and he's got that really deep.
Voice.
Oh
yeah. And he's got a nice. He had a beard, but he shaved it down a little bit. Yeah, I had to share that with you guys when I can find one.
I should have kept the beard. That makes
Right.
it much more better.
What do you got at 6?
All right, my number 6 is actually the oldest song on my list. And the last part of it is I can't say a word, so I'm just gonna say sucker. Can't make me suffer, just make me stronger and make me tougher. Motivation by T.I. That's still my go. Better stay on your job. That's like that's 2004. That song is coming up on 20 years.
Good Lord. Making you feel old now?
Huh?
Making you feel old now?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's about time. That's all I got. It's about time.
That's my favorite T.I. song of all time, though.
All right, so for my number 6, I went with it's 2 songs, but obviously the same artist. And this dude was like, it was one of those things. I probably got I didn't pay attention to the years, but I went with EI and Country Grammar by Nelly.
Oh, yes.
See?
Yes. Hey, fun fact. People might not like this, but Over and Over with him and Tim McGraw.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Yes, very good song.
It won both of them a Grammy. It won Nelly a country Grammy.
You know what I'm doing? Like I'm doing this list, and I'm almost like I was just gonna put the artist and be like, whatever song they sang in that year, just put it on the list. And just
Nelly had a streak too, man. Hot in Here, Air Force One, man,
right?
Nelly.
Well, I even liked when he had the St. Lunatics, and they came out with the Midwest Swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Man, he had a bunch of songs. I'm trying to think of the one song he had with them. I'm drawing a blank on it.
Thanks, Jason.
I gotta look it up.
Gail?
my number 6 was It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Really? Was it?
Lies. You sit on a throne of lies.
Oh.
I love that song. It was so catchy.
Everybody.
Ride with me. That was the name of the song.
Rock with me.
Ride with me.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Nelly, yeah.
Well, I mean, think about all the country collaborations he did. Florida Georgia Line, Tim McGraw.
Country guy. It wasn't me. That was a catchy song, though. Man.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't me.
Yep,
You were just
me.
trying to sing your probably imitated Shaggy voice. It wasn't me.
It
Yep.
wasn't me.
Oh, that's a good one, guys.
All right. My number 6 is something a little newer. Hey, Doug. Wow. That's a lot of moving on that mic. All right. My number 6. 5 Seconds of Summer, Complete Mess. It's
Who?
one of the newer jams.
What was it?
The band is called 5 Seconds of Summer, and the song is called Complete Mess.
Never heard of
I'll
it.
have to look that one up. I've never heard it.
It's a new release actually from this year.
Oh, okay.
There were about 15 from this year alone that I was like, man, these all could hit the list.
I had a couple too, but I didn't put them on my list. Though.
Wow.
Guys.
Oh, really?
But he said they're all right. He backed it up.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. Number 5. Doug?
My number 5 was originally done by 9 Inch Nails, and that is the song "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. Johnny just took that song to a completely different level and made it all about sorrow and regret.
Okay.
Even Trent Reznor said that's Johnny's song now.
My number 5. I figure everybody knows this song. Also this song too. I think it's something that me and Star was the name, and that's "Humble" by Kendrick Lamar. You know, we're always humble. We say, sit down, be humble.
Right.
Sit down. That's my Kendrick song. So that's number 5 right there.
All right.
Yeah.
You
That
want
song is in the Guinness Book of World Records, by the way. The fact that
Rap
Eminem
God?
rapped that, the fact that he rapped like 42 words a minute is amazing, and I still can't keep it. You watch TikTok, it was this girl on TikTok. She actually like went word for word everything he said. I was like, oh my god, he must listen to a lot of Eminem, but he must just practice that a lot.
Adam?
All right. So for my number 5, I went back to the well with my boys, and I went with "Hey Ya" Outkast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just love it.
You see Andre 3000 just playing all the instruments.
Right.
Oh man. Grand man.
I want to say that was a song where they were like, "What's cooler than being cold?" and it was like "Ice Cold" or something like that. But I don't know if that was the same one. I know it was Outkast that did it.
It was that song. You also had the one song they had with they was like the Lover Box and the Speak Love Be Love.
Yeah. Damn, I almost forgot. I forgot about the one too. I like the way you move by them's pretty good too.
They got a bunch of stuff. You know your Outkast. Yeah, Rosa Parks on the last list.
You're saying.
I love you some Rosa.
Dude, I'm telling you, I listened to all. Like I was real big on.
Miss Jackson could have made the list. I forgot about Miss Jackson.
I was a big fan of Outkast back then, and I was a real big fan of the Cash Money guys, Juvenile, Baby, all them.
Yeah. Yes. Bling Bling did not make my list, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and you cannot forget the Yin Yang Twins.
Them two. Them, yeah. All them, that thing with Lil Jon and all them, they had them a little squad. They
Right.
My number 5 was Havana by Camila Cabello.
That's a good song. I like
Okay,
that.
George knows that one.
My
I know
heart
that.
in her van. I know that song
I have
too.
the Pulse is locked in on
That's
one of
a
my
good
favorites from
song,
the work
man.
band. I like
It's
that.
catchy. It's a
Yep.
catchy song.
It
That's how I
is.
think about it.
I start
Now, you
dancing
go-
when it comes on my YouTube music when I'm at work. I'm starting dancing. I'm doing my job.
Oh, we know she listening too.
Yeah. I was
That's the way
gonna say,
she said it. That's like I left my heart.
yeah, she almost sang it,
What
didn't she?
she
Yep.
doing? Like what?
She was, yeah, she was practically singing it.
It's
Yep.
the way she said it. Like certain people make a song on their own. They put a twist to their song.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I like it. Like, yeah, it's a good song though.
Well, it's kind of ironic Jason had Eminem at 5 because I have a second Eminem song. My number 5, Not Afraid by Eminem.
That's a good one.
I was thinking it was going to be a Lose Yourself,
Nope.
but I forgot
No.
about Not Afraid.
Not Afraid is my number 5. Yeah, and I was going to say, and I think this is the first time I've actually had a repeat artist on any of my lists. This is the first time. But I really like, I really like those two. Those two are really good. So, yep, that's my number 5.
All righty.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Oh my God.
La Troje Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located in Wellington, just east of 58 on Herrick. Monster margaritas, and enough food to feed the whole family. Mention the Perfect 10 and receive 10% off your order. Dine in or take out, just like the Perfect 10 has at La Troje.
Yo, that sounds great.
Pizza Galley, located in the heart of Vermilion, monthly pizza specials from specialty pizzas to subs and po' boys. Open Wednesday and Thursday at 4. Friday through Sunday, open at noon. Call 440-963-0177.
Delmonico's Barbershop with 2 locations on Liberty Avenue in the Delmonico Plaza in Vermilion. Open early at 5 a.m. on Monday through Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. 8 a.m. on Thursday, or their Lorraine location on Oberlin Avenue, 8 a.m. Delmonico, more than just barbers, their family.
Bodine Sanders, author of Race Against Race. Experience diversity and inclusion in sports through Bodine's eyes. From high school to Cheney, all the way through his graduation at Villanova and beyond. Get your copy today at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Also available on all ebook platforms, Kindle, and local libraries ebook. Check out Race Against Race today.
All righty.
That was timing.
And we're back for the 4s. Doug?
Number 4. Okay, how many times have you guys heard, that somebody was destined to be a lawyer or a doctor? The parents have set them up for this. Well, this song kind of reflects upon that, and don't follow what's been set in front of you. Set your own path. Choose what you want to do on your own. And that is Gateways by Demu Bourgeois.
Never heard of it.
That name sound fancy.
But I expect that from Doug though. Like he's got his own little,
Yeah.
But like I said, we're covering all different genres.
This
Timings,
is
the whole 9 yards.
this is definitely more in like the symphonic death metal.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yeah, it's not Satan derivative. It's more of be your own person.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clint?
Number 4.
4.
My number 4 came out last year. Also won a Grammy. And it's God Did. It's DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z. You get Jay-Z at almost 50. Spitting for like almost 5 minutes. It's a win for me. Mate, that's my repeat song. Like, and it's funny because like that whole DJ Khaled CD was not good. That probably was the only thing about the CD was this song. So
I don't even know if I've heard that one. I probably have, just don't remember.
yeah, I'm gonna put a video up and send it to you and send it to y'all in the chat.
Okay. All right. For my number 4, I went off the beaten path to I don't know. Some people know, some people don't. But I went with Holler Boys by Upchurch.
Good song. That's a good song.
As the rest of the panel's like, huh? Who?
Yeah.
Who you say again? My fault, I didn't hear you.
Holler Boys by Upchurch.
I never heard of that one.
You give it a listen after the show. I actually really do like it.
Piper likes it.
Yeah, Piper loves it.
Oh, the Legacy like it.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, and
There's
there's
a
not
lot
many
of songs
on
like this
board.
chat. We're gonna be just sending songs to each other in the what's the name chat. Just
Right.
That's how we evolve and we get, you know what I'm saying?
that's right. Yep.
All right, my number 4 is "What's Your Fantasy" by Ludacris.
Another good one.
I love that song.
See, this week you guys are getting me back.
Hey, hey,
I have
Hey,
no idea.
you know, I know the real reason Gail probably like that song.
Oh, they're
Hey,
going
you heard
with
that?
Ludacris,
Hey.
Jay-Z, and then
Hey, shout out be talking.
All right, at number 4 for me, I'm a Maroon 5 Adam Levine guy, and I slapped in Sugar right here at number 4.
I like Wait by them more, but it's not a bad
song.
song.
I like Maroon 5. I'm not a fan of that.
Well, that's all right.
We all have our
I know who Adam Levine is, though.
I'm still a guy who likes to see bands, you know,
No, I feel you.
not just the straight out.
It's a rare breed now.
Yeah.
Being that everybody's solo and everything. You can get
Yeah.
a band that's still together that ain't broke up, that been together for a long period of time.
Yeah,
It's rarity now. It seems like bands are just breaking up all the time now.
Yeah. Jason, she probably didn't look, but who cares? He thought it,
You call me out on another year again.
said it was he thought it was the 90s.
I don't think so. I looked up the 2000s to 2020.
No, it was 2000. I want to say it was off his
2000.
Chicken and Beard CD. I want to say, I think.
That sounds about right.
It was off one of Luda's early CDs.
there's Jason giving me crap. There. we go.
Nope, he was
There's
right.
the-
1999.
Oh, you're close enough.
If it was in the last, when it comes by interval. So, like, if anything after the last half of the year counts as 2000.
Right.
Ah,
And that's our rules.
uh-huh.
Doug, number 3.
Number 3 is done from a German's point of view on how they look at their own country, not only how they love it, but also how they hate it because of its extraordinary history of especially like World War II and even a few decades prior. There was a couple of spots where Germany is not well liked at all. And you always wonder, how did Germans like Germany? Well, in the song, he even says, "Germany, I want to love you, but I have to damn you," or something along those lines. And that is Deutschland by Rammstein.
And
I knew it was a Rammstein song.
I knew where he was going because we actually had the opening of that for Dueling Aces for quite a while, and then somebody from somewhere ixnayed us on it, and we got tagged.
Yeah.
But we ran with that as our intro on Dueling Aces for almost 9 months.
Yeah,
Great
it was
song.
a while.
It was an awesome freaking opening.
Adam, have you ever watched the video while doing the English translation on it?
No. I think I might need to.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Oh,
now. You got me
my
intrigued by it.
God. Yes.
Doug, that's a nice spot at number 3 with that.
Nice.
That is very good.
Hey, look, I knew something, Doug.
Yep.
Yeah. I was going to say, as soon as Doug started talking about it, I'm going, Doug was the one who told me about it. He's like, the beginning is perfect. And I'm like,
Well, when he said Germans, I knew it had to have been something Rammstein.
Rammstein related. And the video makes it even stronger because it goes throughout the different periods of Germany's history, going all the way back to when they defeated the Romans and drove the Roman Empire out of Germany, all the way to World War II, 1970s with the political assassinations, back to the Hindenburg,
All that.
when the Christian monks were taking over Germany and enslaving the people and making them the paupers, more or less. I mean, it's really, really powerful, especially with the English translation. I highly recommend it.
Copy that.
Yep. Clint, you're up, sir. Scott Sanders, how the hell are you, buddy?
What's up, Scott? My number 3. I think we talked about my number 3 before. George seen a video for my number 3. And this is also on the list that we did. I went with my number 3 is Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. I said that'd be one of my walkout songs I have to come to. Come to, just don't message from the set. We accept the challenge. You know, that just give me that part.
Is it bad that I knew nothing about that dude until he was murdered?
No, it's okay. They're like, you play MLB The Show, Loaded Bases. It's him. He got a song on a baseball game. Like, yeah. So that's my number 3, Victory Lap. George, yeah, I think you've seen the video before, George.
Yep.
He kept just hammering about how nice he was because he's in Tulum. He shot the video in Tulum, basically. Basically, so.
All right. My number 3, we actually came out at the perfect time because it was kind of at the, where the age where I could actually go to the clubs. And I'm just going to start it out with the Go Shawty, It's Your Birthday. And that's in the club, 50 Cent.
Don't pick the party like it's your birthday. And we
And,
don't
and why do I have
in the
this
club.
weird?
Yeah.
I could just see this in my mind happening. And oh my god!
He had a lot more hair back then.
Yeah, I did. And it was spiked.
Oh jeez. Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
That.
But that was for my
That's
generation.
I would like to see some photo evidence.
Yeah, really, especially
We
Spike.
we have a picture when we first got together, and
I had to go to my mom's and get the picture of when we took like our engagement pictures or whatever. Take a picture of it and send it to you, and that way you can see how young we looked.
the one at the cookout, we were both so darn skinny.
Oh, I don't want to look at that
We
one.
were both looking at each other like, what happened?
Yeah, I don't want to look at that one.
Vietnam flashbacks.
What's up, Chipper?
Hey man, that's another one that song. That's one of those songs. That song come on, you singing. It.
Everybody's
You
dancing. It don't matter.
Everybody's singing it. You doing a little dance that 50 used to do. So you're not upside
Well,
down.
white people are gonna try to dance to it, but
White people can't dance.
I do.
Number 3 is If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away by Justin Moore. It talks about making a picnic and going up and visiting with who's gone to heaven, and like it really hits home because I do wish I could happen. Like I miss my dad, and that would be so cool. So when I hear that song, I think about my dad.
Fair enough.
I can respect that.
Yep. My number 3, Imagine Dragons, Natural.
I figured they'd be on somebody's list.
No, it'd be me. Like I said, I've got the pulse locked in on one of my station dials in the van. So,
Chipper, I wish I could find or I had a picture of the old days when we had the old CD books that you had to flip through, and I had it categorized by different, and you would have seen all the hip hop stuff I had back then.
Hey, this was before he met the hype man. He was already a hip hop head.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do that picture of us posing in the front of a mixtape too.
I'm telling you, dude, we got it. I want to do that so bad. We need to do
that at the next draft party.
Right.
The next draft party. We just gonna just
right.
We need to go down to the docks in Vermilion and just do one of them poses by an anchor or something. We about to drop that name. And George is thinking about it. That's why he's laughing so hard, because he's picturing it in his head.
Posing like this,
You got it right in front of the lighthouse, dude, right off the beach. Dang right. I know exactly where you can do it.
I think I got a picture when I was on Holy Shit. It was me, Rob, and 2 friends. We was from this statue, and we all got down on our knees and did this we a boy band group from the 1990s.
Up if y'all went on your knees today, though.
Yeah, I might need help, but I'll get back up.
I can't.
And another one Another one that I've always wanted to do too, that I think everybody you can get, and think about it. Back in the '80s, all the singers were always laying down on their album covers. Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, Prince, all of them.
Every single one of them.
That was just most back then.
Yeah,
when they
Madonna
laid down
was
on that,
too.
when they laid down on that, you knew that the album was going to be
They were dropping a hot ass
It's
album.
gonna be fire, yeah. Like I put all my
every
work
single time.
into this one. Y'all gonna like it.
Number 2s, Doug.
My number 2, it comes in at over 15 minutes, and it's all about it's all about the history. It goes through the birth, the past, the present, and even future predictions of the entire universe, using astronomer Carl Sagan's theories and own writings and published works, and that is The Greatest Show on Earth by Nightwish.
Why are you not a teacher for music?
I wish I could be.
Because I really think you could nail it,
Take
bro.
a master class.
Yes.
Take a master class, man.
The Masterclass in Metal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say metal.
You're like, oh.
Like I said, if I ever have somebody that wants to do a debate or some sort of trivia on anything music, I'm calling Doug.
Yeah.
And especially the harder, the more I'll probably know it.
No, wow, even better.
Yep.
You're like, I up the difficulty. You on rookie mode. I'm on Hall of Fame. Catch up there. They're like, I'm the final triple metal ball. That's me.
It's rookie, novice, then it's demon level.
Yes.
Well, let's put it this way. The last time I went to a horror hotel convention, I was talking to somebody who was big time into death metal, and I threw out one name of a death metal group, and they looked at me going, horror? And I said, yeah, they were the original people, one of the original artists of death metal. Look, if you're into death metal, you should know this group. And they just looked at me and went, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're not as good as you thought you were, huh, buddy? See, look, Chipper. There you go. Chipper's a fan of Nightwish.
Yes,
Jason said he's
then
calling
Chipper would know that
too.
song. And to see that song done live is absolutely a brilliant performance.
Wow.
I was waiting for you to catch that.
Clint, number 2.
I'm number 2. Everybody went with Eminem. Eminem put an Eminem song up there. I think somebody had Sing for the Moment. George had Not Afraid. I Got No Love here. Eminem featuring Lil Wayne.
Okay.
That verse that M just spit, like it's just a masterpiece of just wordplay. Play. So that's just, man. And that's also one too. Like that's playing. Like I can go word for word with Eminem on that song, but not Rap God or Godzilla.
That's a little much. All right. For my number 2, I have a 2A and a 2B. One of the songs.
Yeah, Wayne never did his birthday be our Eminem. Yeah.
One of the songs is actually from the Expendables movies, and my second one, the 2B, to me is better than the original, which I know I get a lot of flack for that. But I went with Diamond Eyes and Simple Man by Shinedown.
I'm not gonna give you shit about. Sorry.
No, Adam, this is creepy, very creepy. But we'll wait for Gail's. But wow,
I just think they did it differently. It came across differently.
Or maybe because I hate Skinner so much, that's why I
like Skinner. So, but I think they both did it well, just in different ways. So I would never give you crap.
Well, like the reason I like, and Doug can be he'll understand this, but the first time I heard Shinedown do it live was they came out and it was just literally a blue light over Brent and Zach plays the like I got goosebumps talking about it right now. Right,
Simple Man.
But yeah, and what they did was it was after Dimebag was killed.
Oh no!
So Brent came out and was in tears, talking about, and we knew right then and there, he said a little speech, walked away. We thought that was the end of the show, and then we see the light come on, and there's just Brent and Zach standing there, and Zach's just playing, and I'm got chills talking about it.
What?
Yeah,
Best performance.
In that particular aspect, yes. Okay.
Yeah, just that something about that. I can still picture it and hear it. Just the blue light, the two of them, and in honor of Dimebag.
Oh yeah. I'm looking for something bad to say about.
He's I can't find it.
No,
I can't find nothing.
Gail,
Absolute respect. Absolute respect on that one.
My number 2 is actually a Shinedown song as well. It is Alice by Shinedown. That is my absolute all-time favorite song of theirs.
Yeah, the Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
Which a lot of people don't know about it unless you're a Shinedown fanatic, because they don't really play it on the radio or nothing like that.
No.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know much about Shinedown, so I'm kind of lost when y'all talk about
I've heard it. I've been to 5 Shinedown shows, and I think I've heard it at 2.
Yeah.
well,
Dang.
I hate to just mind blow you guys, but my number 2 literally almost is bouncing my number 1 on my list, because number 2 is recently released by Shinedown. A Symptom of Being Human is my number 2.
That's insane.
3
Shinedown songs at number 2.
I am just, it's wow, 3 Shinedown tunes at number 2, and they were all different, no less.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Scott. The Sturbs version is very. I did not expect that from Dave's his voice.
Oh yeah, Sound of Silence is really good.
But A Symptom of Being Human is one of their new ones, and I've heard it.
Is that on that new album with Planet Zero?
Yes, and the video is fantastic, and the story behind it is just, you were already saying goosebumps. Oh my god! Wait,
I don't think I've heard. I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but I have it.
When you see the video for this tune, it is eerie, but it is awesome as hell. And it is about just each individual person and what they have to go through with life. And it is really good. It is so good. And it was funny because we were coming back from Bryce's baseball game, and the Pulse actually played it twice.
Nice.
And I was just like, thank you. Thank you very much. But that's a first. We've never matched artists like this before.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had.
And three different songs in the same spot.
Yeah.
The same artist in the same spot.
Same artist.
I haven't heard the whole album, Chipper. So I mean, I know this a couple of songs. There's like Daylight's probably my favorite I've heard so far on the Planet album or Planet Zero album, but I got to listen to the rest yet.
Well, before we get into our number ones, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back.
Pizza Galley, located in the heart of Vermilion, monthly pizza specials from specialty pizzas to subs and po' boys. Open Wednesday and Thursday at 4. Friday through Sunday, open at noon. Call 440-963-0177.
Delmonico's Barbershop with 2 locations on Liberty Avenue in the Delmonico Plaza in Vermilion. Open early at 5 a.m. on Monday through Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. 8 a.m. on Thursday, or their Lorraine location on Oberlin Avenue, 8 a.m. Delmonico, more than just barbers, their family.
Bodine Sanders, author of Race Against Race. Experience diversity and inclusion in sports through Bodine's eyes. From high school to Cheney, all the way through his graduation at Villanova and beyond. Get your copy today at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Also available on all ebook platforms, Kindle, and local libraries ebook. Check out Race Against Race today.
La Troje Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located in Wellington, just east of 58 on Herrick. Monster margaritas, and enough food to feed the whole family. Mention the Perfect 10, and receive 10% off your order. Dine in or take out, just like the Perfect 10 has at La Troje.
Alrighty. Doug, numero uno.
Numero uno. This song is basically about seasonal depression and how almost everybody goes through it. You know, it starts in September and it goes through, you know, all the way to March. And through poetry, this group compares seasonal depression to a perennial flower, how every year it dies off, but every year it also comes back to life when the warm weather comes around. And that is Perennial by Ginger, who is also now the new reigning queen of the false
Raspy.
chord. Well, it's not necessarily raspy. It's a false chord growl. If you bark like a dog, like roof, that deepness that creates the false chord, and she's able to do it so well. She can not only sustain and sing like that, like paragraphs on end, but switch it on a note and go to this high octave C and then right back down without even switching breaths.
Wow.
Wow.
Is she pretty hot? I don't remember.
She's 5'4", about 140. So you tell me.
Okay. 'Cause I know I've heard of her, and I've heard people
Yes.
say that they've had, you know, like that was her new like crush at the moment. But
Yeah, her name is Tatiana Shmyluk, and they're out of the Ukraine.
yeah, Nick Chipper knew about him.
Yeah, their biggest. They started off big. Well, they've been around for a while, but people started to get notice of them when they did the song Pisces, when they were actually featuring their newest drummer. But because of the way she could growl and go between clean vocals and rap in the false chord, the whole group became popular and exploded overnight. And then when they did Vakken in 2019 and came out with Perennial, it really exploded the band, because you could hear that clean transitions back and forth. I mean, there's a line where she's saying that you're not dead, you're just enjoying the coma, and she elongates coma for 22 seconds, and in the same breath goes right into a growl.
Looks like you got a new fan there, Doug.
I can't even read it.
He says starting to like Doug more and
I'm
more.
starting to like you more.
All right.
If you watch the video Perennial, and even though you can't understand the lyrics, just the pure technique, it's like, holy,
Just listen more.
mother. Yeah,
Yeah.
you really have to listen.
All right, Clint.
All right. My number one song is, it's kind of a personal song. It's kind of a song that I say I listen to every day. It's a lot of things. One, it's my workout song. I mean, two, is kind of my hype song before I do anything. Like, say, before I like go to important meetings and stuff, or start, take care of any business, stuff like that. I wish when I played football, this probably would have been our team thing song. We probably would have been a little bit better.
Right.
But that's New Level by ASAP Ferg though. Like that's just like my go-to. That's the workout
Oh, if
song.
you want a
That's
new
the
level,
hype
how
song
about a
when you
new
getting
level by
ready,
Pantera?
like, huh?
Listen to a new level by Pantera. You want a new level? I mean, that's
that's just the song that just like get you going. Like that's just my song that gets me going.
All right, Adam.
All right. My number one is I liked it when it first came out, and then to go to a football game and hear 110,000 people sing it in unison with no music once the music ends was like fantastic, and I fell even more in love with the song, and that's Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
When you said
Yeah.
Mr., I was saying, oh God, please don't say Mr. Blue Skies.
Yeah, there's nothing like going to a Michigan game and hearing that with 110 strong.
My number one is Save Me by Jelly Roll. But I do have an honorable mention. And it's Tom McDonald's I Wish.
A lot of people don't like him,
Oh,
though.
God, I don't like Tom McDonald.
See?
I
No,
like
no,
him.
I got a Tom McDonald honorable mention. Don't go to school.
To me.
I haven't heard the "Don't Go to School" one.
No, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a slam against, don't go to, saying don't go to school. It's more of why are you teaching this, this, and this when you're not really teaching the life basics.
Yeah.
I had to
He
look.
says a lot of stuff. Like he does say a lot of stuff that can be very
Well,
controversial.
The
to a lot of
biggest
people.
the biggest thing I think a lot of people have the problem with him is that he's not even American. He's Canadian.
Yeah, he doesn't really understand. They say that he doesn't really understand what's going on in America. Well, yeah,
Right.
he does. I mean,
I
he comes
think
here all
he's more clear on it than the Americans are clear on it.
exactly. He understands what's going on.
He's cringe to me. I just don't like Tom McDonald.
I do, but I
Don't
wish
go to school.
his
Change your mind,
normal-
Clint. Go listen to it.
Yeah, but listen to I Wish. Seriously. If you haven't listened to that song, go and listen to it. It is not about
Clint's like, I can't. It's like nails on a
No,
chalkboard.
it's not about the same stuff. It's about talking about going back to before you made all the mistakes in your life.
Yeah.
To go back when you were a kid. Like, and how he wishes so bad that he could just go back to when he was a kid and didn't have any worries. And just that song is really, really good. It's not as controversial as all the other songs that he has. But I like him. But I know not everyone's gonna like him. But that song is a really good song.
But that's why these are our lists.
List, right? Yeah.
You know,
For him, it's like
numbers
it goes by
are
the
tough.
I had one honorable mention too, and it goes to the wrestling thing. Right, so it's the wrestling thing, and that's Judas by Fozzy. I'm sorry, it's just like
I got that on my playlist.
go to AEW. I go to the AEW shows, and the fact that, like you said, like the song with that school up north, the fact that everybody could just sing the whole song in unison, like, while he just stops and just acknowledge the crowd because he's a heel. So like the fact that him smiling, like it's like, oh okay, like all right, like yeah, we know the song, bro.
And that's, Jason makes a fair point. I can see that.
All right. My numero uno is a 1A, 1B because I'm a Black Eyed Peas fan, and that's Boom Boom Pow, and I Got a Feeling.
I'm a little surprised by that one.
A little bit. Me too.
Not gonna lie. I can't
Really?
see you. I can't see you bobbing your head in the car to those.
I was gonna say
Got a
Kelly.
feeling.
Kelly can tell you. Yeah. I like Will I Am.
I like Let's Get It Started. That's my favorite Black Eyed
that.
Peas song.
I can only.
And here it comes.
From the 1A, 1B.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think that's
It
because
is,
Let's
yeah,
Get It
it is,
Started was the
but-
final song for the NBA Finals. I forgot what
Yeah.
finals it was.
And that-
though. I think it was
yeah.
Lakers Pistons. I think.
Yeah, it is Bryce's favorite too. He digs it.
Was this before? I'm about to say this before
Mhm.
Fergie. This was before Fergie peed her pants and botched the national anthem at the All-Star game.
Yeah, that like she disappeared
Draymond Green
right
was
after
laughing
that.
at her. Draymond Green was
What?
like,
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. What was that? I never even heard about this.
Oh, she watched the national anthem.
she about to at the
Oh.
All-Star game. Just watch Draymond Green. Draymond Green is like trying not to laugh out loud while she the national anthem. It was so bad, bro. It was
Yeah, you
so bad.
watch the national anthem, and you're like, yeah, people
was
are
so
running
bad.
for you.
And not Miss Dan, she already had the one thing, like she had a thing where like she like she would pee her pants on stage during her shows, and
Oh Lord.
Wow.
you gotta watch it though. It was that bad, bro.
No.
Oh god. It was
Well, that was fun.
It failed.
And now it's on to the ultimate challenge, as now we have to pick our 10 ultimate favorites, but we will not be doing it here. We will be live in studio this Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. WOBL. We will be having a simulcast. It will be live Facebook from the studios of WOBL. We will be in studio for.
So I can still get on like a StreamYard or something like that on this, or no? Okay.
No.
Thanks,
No.
Jason. We appreciate the support, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, the
Go
OBS.
get you on here for rap guy. You
different.
gotta go word to word with Eminem on that. Because I don't know the word from word to word, but Jason does.
Okay,
So.
but Wednesday I can still chime into the.
Yep.
Okay,
You
cool.
can still kick in through the chat. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
long as it's
We
not-
will also be taking live callers. By the way, I have confirmed we are taking callers.
We only got an hour.
Well, we may run a little over.
30 minutes isn't a little over.
What's that?
30 minutes isn't a little over.
No, oh, you mean the 60-minute show going to 90 minutes?
Yeah, right? We would never do such a thing.
No,
We're at an hour and 10 minutes already.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, number 5 on the list, man. We humble. Stay humble.
Right, see?
Humble. Not in my Kendrick Lamar voice.
Okay.
Yes.
He said he can't wait. He's going to call in.
Yeah, I see that. What's up, D? Jason said.
Hey, what's
"Is
up,
there enough
man?
room?" Yes, there is. Yes, there is. So, like I said, we're excited about doing it too. You know, especially this will be our first visit as the crew in studio.
Yes, Chipper, there's plenty of room for all 4 of us.
Yep, plenty. So
They'll probably
everybody
have more comfortable chairs, too.
Yeah. And what we got? Yeah. Oh.
Papa Booey.
Oh boy. Yes. So this should be a lot of fun. And ironically, guess who does have a country song on his all-time list?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I do too.
change.
What streaming
I do
service
too.
guy wants to know?
Scott, I'll shoot you a message. I'll let you know what it's set up for.
I think I got a country song on mine too.
But my
And a
top
song by Irish guy.
my list for Wednesday is done. My list for Wednesday is done. So I've got it.
Sorry.
Jesus, Jason.
I'm just busting your chops, Dave. I gotta stick with the gimmick and bust your chops about him.
Jason. Oh, geez, bar hopping would die. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, Doug, again, thank you very much for.
Hey, no problem.
Meeting our-
This just happened to be right up my alley, so I couldn't help it.
Yeah, no, and like I said,
No
truly
problem, man.
appreciate it. Because
I learned a lot
Yeah.
just from having you on.
Yes.
Right.
I was going to say, and I'm sure we've had a lot of people that did, and it's
Good.
it's
Good.
really
That
cool.
is what I'm here for. And if anybody, I'm really serious about that offer. If anybody really wants to take a deep dive into metal and learn about metal, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to, do like almost like a reaction type video and go through it properly and teaching you metal starting all the way back in 1970 and take you all the way up to today. And that way you learn it right and not just be thrown into deep end and you're like, what the heck is this?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
See the evolution of it.
Right. Like we know the growl is a very important part of metal, but why is it an important part of metal? Well, I would tell you and teach you on why it's that important part and show you the evolution
Master
of
class, I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, right?
it.
Yeah,
I mean,
no kidding.
it's completely open to you, even to you too, Clint. Let me know.
He definitely had me on a couple songs. I'm shocked. I think on the 90s, I actually knew a couple of the songs.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
I feel like that's good. I feel like my palate's well versed.
Right. It's just like having the professor. It's
If it's
another
good, I mean, if
professor.
it's good, I listen to it. That's just my take on music. If it's good, I listen to it. Like, no matter what genre it is. Like,
Right. So we're pretty excited. It's our first time in, and we're looking forward to it. So catch us 6:30 Wednesday as we cover our all-time favorite songs. Where else but in a radio station?
And Wednesday's list, you don't worry, you guys will know just about every single one of mine.
All righty. We thank everybody for tuning in, and we will see you all on Wednesday at 6:30.
Say goodnight,
in or
Gracie.
call in.
Good night, Gracie.
If he'd have done that growl, that'd have been perfect.
Perfect 10, created by Adam Lissinger, produced and directed by George Brayshaw. Slides and designed by Canva, video by Capwing, and production software through StreamYard. Music from SilvermanSound.com, Pulsar by Shane Myers. In association with Three Geeks Podcast, found on Facebook and YouTube, and also heard on WOBL Gold Country 1320 AM,